That was a very anticlimactic bit with Elvis there. Just like a little confirmation, like, hey, we gotta get Varunians and humans to cooperate or whatever. This game's premise is Tales of Arise, basically. The Varuni are essentially the Renans and the humans are the Danans.
Prepare yourself.
Tales of Arise did it better. You have the stupid medium on you.
What next?
I have to fix that. Hyperion. I remember this thing. Behold my gun.
Well,
Let me also make this clear. The game doesn't suck. The game is good. This game is still good. It's still Wild Arms. Like, my opinion of the game is still high. But it is without question my least favorite Wild Arms game. Despite the combat being my second favorite in the franchise, the game as a whole is my least favorite. I don't even need to finish the game to know that. I am very confident that that's my opinion.
There we go.
There's very little they can do to change that.
Like that?
here goes.
And I definitely don't regret playing it because, again, the game is fun. The game is very fun. It has some nice moments in it. It's not terrible. It's got issues. Still a very good game. Still very much worth, like, the 30+ hours I put into it.
Keep the enemy in sight.
Oh, I wish I could do another Trigger Rondo so badly. You have no idea.
That hurt.
Hey, don't kill me. Alright, Rebecca died. That's fine.
I'm not feeling well.
Dude, just Javelin Bullet. This is all because I gave Avro has this stupid medium. One more. Die.
It feels good to win a battle, doesn't it?
6,300? Holy cow, that's insane. Alright, we need to get this medium off Rebecca. You know what I forgot to do in that fight? I forgot to use a lucky card. I was so annoyed with it, I forgot to use a lucky card. Put your magic medium back on. Honestly, actually, maybe? Yeah, put your magic one back. I have 2 level apples. Maybe I should use them. Also, I need to fix the customize. Oh, never mind. I switched, so it didn't matter. Extended level 47. Nice. Halves the amount of MP. This is at level 60. We still have a good way to go for that. Heal. Also, where's the Soul Niger? We never found the Soul Niger. What the heck is this? Fast travel? I should have healed first. Also, there's no Soul Niger here, or maybe it's just later in the dungeon, or maybe like you have to go out of your way for it. I'll definitely get all the Soul Nigers in the playthrough. That'll be like a post-game thing I do.
Come on.
Back to the Mayflower.
Just take a look around. See anything?
I do not want to mess with anything in the Locust Solus, because the enemies here are mad annoying, and the XP you
Let's
get
look at
is
the map.
not worth
Just
it.
take a look around. See anything?
So I think lucky cards would be really nice.
Searching.
I would really like to find
Just
a lucky
take a
card
look
or
around.
something. Because I want to get more
Let's
level
take a good
ups.
look around. Just take a look around.
Also, I should start
Just
looking
take a
at
look
what I
around.
need for that
Just take a
one
look around.
badge. Because
See
I
anything?
really want to get dual cast before we finish the main story. So badly.
That felt great.
Oh, lucky card. Nice. I don't want to get to a boss fight that's like super annoying again. I want dual cast. Dual cast would like make things so much
Let's take a
better.
little look-see.
Also, this reminds me of Fodra. Locust Solus gives me Fodra vibes. It's like a desolate planet. I dig the setup. Captain, we're back from the cradle. Huh? And your thoughts? I'd only been concerned about humans, but it looks like the Varuni are trying their hardest to stay alive too. The people in there probably never even thought that they were gonna end up as mummies. Looks like Avril and I chose well. I'm glad to see you've reconsidered our situation. You're the only ones on Filgaia right now who truly understand both sides and can make a fair decision. That gives me great hope, but at the same time, I wish I didn't have to place such a heavy burden on you. Okay, so like, I understand this whole message of like helping the Varuni too, and seeing that they're struggling, so they want to like eliminate all of humanity for their own like selfish survival or whatever, but like, this feels a little weak that you just suddenly came to that conclusion. Like I don't like the way that meshes into it. I'm fine with that message and theme for the story, but like, kind of wish you had a little bit more like effort put into that like whole switch. You managed to melt the Ice Queen's heart, and after all, I'm sure you'll find a way for both races. Yeah, besides, the harder it is, the more it's worth doing. And I won't give up until I've done it, no matter what. What the heck? What was that? Looks like the darkness tier. Oh, the teardrop, but the dark version? What? Another one incoming. Oh, cutscene. Haven't had one of these in a while. That looks like a final dungeon if I ever saw one. Oh, no voice acting? That was just like literally to show it? I don't believe this. Not bad. My liege, how could you? What are you thinking? How could you take the lives of our own kind like that? Calm yourself, Faradun. You swore allegiance to me, did you not? I'm well aware of your dedication to your duties as a soldier. I thought I had your complete understanding. What is this all about? Oh, hey, Elvis is here. Took you long enough? How many times did we call you in? We can argue over that later. Was that not the darkness tier that was used just now? Indeed. Twice, as a matter of fact. What are you thinking? You can't just take the lives of everyone in the cradle. Oh, and why not? You know as well as any of us that there's no guarantee they would have survived. They were merely hesitating on their journey towards death, so I helped them along. I can assure you they felt not an instance of pain. Even so, not even the moderates deserve to have their lives treated so casually. Huh? I only did what I believed to be best. Do the rest of you also agree with Faradun then? Yes, I do. You know how I feel. I don't care either way, though. I wish you'd let me do the killing, wahaha. I despise them, those despicable humans who dare take the Ice Queen from me, who attempt to climb the wall between the races. This is a warning to them, and to all. You would do well to heed it. The wall between Varuni and humans is a sacred thing that cannot be destroyed. Anyone who dares challenge it deserves 1,000 deaths. You're an idiot. Volsung is a moron. Lady Diana. There's another reason behind my use of the darkness tier as well. It's a signal. First step toward my next goal. Prepare to receive your new orders, my sentinels. Sentinels, like, Faradun just said, like, nah, dude, you're crazy, you're insane. So they're just gonna keep helping him? Damn it, Volsung, you bastard. What was that, Captain? The Darkness Tier, an energy weapon that uses the life force of the people in the cradles for power. So those 2 shots have just killed everybody sleeping there. What? How? How could he treat people of his own race like that? I don't know either. I thought they were at least trying to save their own lives. Captain, looks like Volsung's starting a global transmission. What? Put it on screen. I am Volsung, leader of the Ruini Radical Moment. My comrades, you have undoubtedly noticed the signal flare which I have set off. The next stage of our plan is begun. We will no longer have to live in fear of Filgaia's interference. The energy released by the Darkness Tier has brought the TF system to nearly full power. Humans of Filgaia, you will serve us well in becoming part of the new Filgaia we will construct. I hope you make good use of the short time you have remaining. This does not hit nearly as hard as Vinsfeld's broadcast in Wild Arms 2. Farewell. Yeah, Volsung's gone insane. I mean, he was always insane. So that was the bastard's plan. To power the TF system with the Darkness Tier. Huh? I thought you said Avril was the only one who could bring the TF system to full power. To be precise, my role is to activate the power generator for the TF system. But if an alternative source can be found for the massive amount of energy needed to power the system, with all the life energy from the cradles, it's not out of the question. You! Cut the energy flow from the cradles to the TF system now! I can't! The system's got a security lock on it that'll take time to break through. Damn it, Volsung had this planned all along from the start, didn't he? And there's only one thing to do. We'll go and stop the TF system if we have to smash it to bits. Ha, I figured you'd come up with something like that. Though you're right, it's probably the fastest way. I was afraid of that. I didn't want to put you in that kind of danger, but we don't have much choice here. TF system is of top importance of them. I'm sure they'll be guarding it with all their strength. Will you still do it? Of course. After all, if we just stand around, we're gonna die, right? So we've got to give it a shot. Yeah. I never thought things would get this big, but we can hardly back down now. Yeah, nothing to do but charge forward. I never thought I'd be working to try and save so many people's lives. But it feels kind of good, you know? All this is making me dizzy. But if there's anything I can do to help, I'll go with you. I feel that it's my duty to go. If I have the power to activate the TF system, that's my place to stop it as well. Let's go, Dean. To the TF system. Yeah, let's stop it. This is the final dungeon. I'm counting on you, Dean. TF system is divided among several locations on Filgaia. You can get to it through the towers that were built for the TF system experiment 12,000 years ago. Oh, Diablo Pillars? This is literally ripped out of Wild Arms 2. This whole plot sequence, the TF system is Heimdall Gazo, and the different locations are the Diablo Pillars. That broadcast was also like, they probably did that to do a drawback to Wild Arms 2. Each delivers energy to the TF system through the elemental circuits of the fire, water, earth, and wind. Circuits are installed at the top of each tower. If you pull them out, the tower should stop functioning, cutting off the energy supply to the TF system. You'll find all TF system towers and stop them. Gotcha. Sorry about dragging you all into this. It's something I ought to be taking care of myself. But I can't go to Filgaia any longer. The VR factor. Yeah, it's my fault for handling the settlement of Filgaia badly. I screwed up, let the class system form, and result is this. No, Captain, that's not your fault. It's a question of the morales of all of us who use technology. There's no reason for you to take the blame. No, it's at least partly my fault. I was in charge after all. I've got to make up for that to keep my pride, if nothing else. I understand your feelings far too well, Captain. I have my own sins to atone for after all. Yeah, I guess you do. And now Volsung's trying to take the wrong path. We've got to stop him no matter what. Yes, we must. Take this. I'll let you go wherever you want in an instant. You'll need it to get yourselves... Oh, let's go. Fast travel. Teleport orb. This is what you get in Wild Arms 2 and 3. Now to get back to Filgaia, one of Asgard's former engineers is living in. Where was it? Ah, yeah, Capablanca. I'll send you there. Huh? One of Asgard's engineers is in Capablanca? Yeah, a guy by the name of Tony. Old man Tony. Tony was one of Asgard's engineers? Amazing. It's all plot convenience. I know how you always talked about being a golem engineer, but he worked on Asgard? Wow. Sure is a small world, isn't it? Don't you think that's a little too small? It's a JRPG. Not really. I'll drop you off with Asgard near the Capablanca, then go get yourselves ready. Let me take off my sweater, I'm really hot. Oh my word, I am sweating. Captain, we're ready for transport. Okay, activate. It's up to you, Dean. This really feels like it's going to be like the end of the game after these towers. Tony. We probably have 2 more streams after this because Dungeons and Wild Arms 5 are long. That's my guess, though. Hey, Tony, nice to see you again. My, you certainly seem to have grown up quickly, Dean. Why are you looking at Greg while saying this? No, Tony, that's Greg. I'm over here. Okay, that's a funny bit. I thought the game was just, like, crazy or something. I know, just joking. Why? Don't worry about it. They're always like this. Seriously, Dean, you definitely seem to have grown up. Looks like you made some friends, too. Haha, yeah, I guess. What do you mean you guess? You wouldn't consider them your friends? Anyway, I heard all about you. You were an engineer for Asgard, huh? Looks like you found Johnny Appleseed after all, didn't you? Excellent. Yeah, but my journey's not done yet. There's still stuff I need to do, so I want your help. I know, you don't have to tell me. You probably realize this, Dean, but you can't underestimate Volsung's power. He gained a lot of power in a short time and used it to climb straight to the top of the radicals and expand their influence. Even I've heard about it here in the countryside. He doesn't care about eliminating anything or anyone that gets in the way of his goals. Yeah, otherwise he wouldn't even have thought of using the darkness tier. Indeed, looks like you've resolved yourself, Dean. Of course, we all have. I see. Well, then I suppose I could lend you a hand. I thought this time might come, so I pulled out Asgard's blueprints. Oh, that'd power it up a bit. Really? Great, you know all about Asgard, don't you? Okay, so this is probably like the Wild Arms 3 Sandcraft system. If you come across any command pieces, bring them to me. Those are all the pieces I've been finding on Filgaia. Remember that golem part you brought back? I used part of it to make a new power unit for Asgard, here. Got the power saber. Wow, Tony, you're really amazing. Okay, let's get right to customizing. Don't rush, Dean. I thought I'd make use of that bolt of yours as well. Huh? You mean this? Yeah, it's full of your memories, so I thought I'd attach it to Asgard. That should help build a new bond between you two. A bond between me and Asgard? Wow, Dean, so you finally got your own golem, huh? But it seems that all is due to fate. When coincidence becomes necessities, one can feel great power as well. Seems as though your meeting with Dean was the beginning of everything. Don't you agree? Yes, perhaps so. Dean, as I'm always telling you, don't give up until you're done. Yeah, I know. I won't let them have their way. Well then, let's see what we can do with Asgard.